Hey guys, we're here with another episode of our Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 series. Last time we finished our roller coaster ride in our Western world, and today we're going to go ahead and start off by riding our roller coaster, and then we are going to hopefully finish the Western world, if not make a huge dent in it. In between episodes, I did add some cinematic and environmental stuff, a lot of stuff actually, but it was all tedious, so I didn't want to do it on camera because that would have taken probably 2 episodes on its own. So we are just going to, I'm currently here. Let me see if I can flip it up for you guys. I'm currently right here. There's the entrance to Generic Land. There's the building, and then the Western shows all the way down there. So that's where I currently am. So we're just gonna flip around, and this is the entrance to the ride. Now, these signs just say sign right now, but what I can do is I can edit them to say whatever the name of the ride is going to be. I have not decided that because I want you guys to help me out. I want you guys to name this ride, and I feel like there's no better way to describe how to ride, what to name this ride, than to ride it. So what you can do is you can go through that bottom part. There's the exit right there. And this is our massive queue line, and I just added some cinematic stuff right here, and you walk in. And let me actually go ahead and throw this in test mode. It is in test mode. And we'll hop onto the first car and ride this bad boy. And I added the waterfall back. You guys can even hear me because that waterfall is pretty damn loud. But yeah, all of the environmental stuff has been added to this ride, so this ride is 100% certified complete. So let's just go ahead and enjoy the ride. Here we go. Oh, there's actually one thing I forgot to do with the ride. I'll do that later. Yeah. All right, so here we are in the first tunnel. Pretty blank. It's supposed to feel empty. You can actually kind of hear the wind a little bit, which is cool. And we get to our first area with all this mining equipment, all these dead animals and whatnot. And we go up here to the ride environment hazard thing, whatever. So here we are right here. It starts to blow. And here we go! Make that turn. Up we go. And here I added a bunch of dead fossils from the Jurassic, or from the dinosaur world area. Added just a bunch of stuff in there for schematics. And that's speed up right there. Here comes the turn. Another turn. Back up we go. And here we start our ascent back up to the station. So it's a good, like, probably minute and a half for a ride, which is not bad at all. And there's the exit. And there's a tree in the middle of our thing. There's a fly flying around here too, son of a bitch. Okay, but that is our roller coaster ride, and I did not anticipate how much space this was going to take up. It is pretty flippin' massive. So, yeah, this thing is huge. We have this area right here to work with to complete our Western world, which honestly I plan to just add a couple of generic rides, maybe a couple of buildings, nothing too major. So yeah, for now, I guess we'll just go ahead and figure out what we want to place first. So let's go to our Western themed rides, not our typical ones. You got the Buffalo Roundabout, you got the Bucking Bull, Lasso, Mine Drop Ride, Rotovator, TNT Vortex. Those are water rides. Gentle rides, you get the Wild West Show and a Western themed Ferris wheel, which maybe. Those are body slides. That's all the Western themed rides. And we could add other rides too and make them and just like convince ourselves that they're Western themed, although there isn't a whole lot that are Western themed. Maybe a slide or something. I don't know. I think for now we'll just try to stick to as many of the Western things as we can get. So let's go ahead and do the Mine Drop Ride first, because I actually kind of like this one. And you okay back there, Noah? What are you doing? You okay? That's why. She needs this. There you go. I'm not gonna play ball. Go lay down. I'm becoming an entrepreneur. I have more important things to do than play ball right now. I'm sorry. We'll play ball later. My apologies about that. All right, so let's go ahead and add the Mind Drop ride. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of adding it like just right here, honestly. I don't see anything wrong with that. Use this entrance in here and exit there. If you guys want to name the Mind Drop ride, definitely let me know. This is the music I've been using for this area. It's called Prairie Rider. I think it's the most Western sounding one. So let's go ahead and go to our pathways, connect that up. And I guess what we'll do is just make like kind of like a one-way path coming out of here. Kind of in the middle-ish. Looks to be about the middle. And just fit what we can on this path. And the queue for this line won't be super huge, so that's fine. And we'll add some stuff in this middle area too. Alright, so next ride is going to be the TNT Vortex, because that's a really intense ride and I actually kind of like it. And all this kind of works with the theme so far, is like this western town with this mining operation and these TNT explosions and the oil rig and stuff like that. So that's kind of the theme I'm sticking to, and I think it's working out nicely. That's the queue line. Oops. There we go. Just connect this up real quick. Do our queue line like that. Why not? Open that bad boy up and go to Prairie Rider. If I can find it, there it is. Okay, we haven't used up a whole lot of room back here either. We might be able to build like a small roller coaster too. Like, something simple, of course. Honestly, I think I'm going to try to do that. So let's go ahead and bring up our roller coasters. Nothing made of metal. I want to try to stick to wood just because it's very Western and wood is very Western. Let's see. Mine Ride, Mine Train, Mini Coaster. Water Ride, maybe. There's just straight wooden coaster. The wooden wild mine. Let's do that. This one's going to be a little bit difficult because of reasons. Because it's really fast and it's kind of hard to maintain. So I think this is going to kind of stick to be like a kiddie ride almost. But I don't want it to get too high. Actually, I could just make these mountains higher. They'll be fine. Okay. So bam, 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 bam. That'll be fine. Throw this puppy in test mode. Because it's all individual cards too, so we can fit a lot of people on here at once. Construction. Oops, I gotta start the chain lift early. Yeah, and just kind of do some twists and turns with this coaster. Nothing too spectacular. I want to keep it nice and slow because this ride is really hard to slow down once it gets going. There's no brakes on it, so it's just a matter of using momentum to slow it down. Yeah, see, it didn't make it up that hill. Fuck. Oh, that didn't solve my problem, did it? Hold on. Stop. Test. There we go. Bring it up like that a little bit. Let it run away from us a little bit and just auto-complete it. Oh, God, not like that, though. Like this. That'll be perfect. Nice and simple. Okay, let's go ahead and ride this just to see how terrifying it truly is. Oh my God, I hate these rides so much. Both in real life and in this game, just because... Yeah, you can't really see into that. I'll make those mountains a little bit taller. There we go. Yeah, that's probably the most intense part right there. It's just that first dip. You barely need the chain to bring it back up. And there's that one too. And yeah, and that's plenty of time to slow down. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw it in fast motion so we can get our test results. Let's see how intense this really is. It's raining. Let me fix my mic for a second. There we go. Mucho better. Okay. Yeah, medium, medium, and low. That's perfect. I'm fine with that. It's not supposed to be super intense. Let's just go ahead and skip to daytime. Real quick, and I cannot see shit. There it is. Let's go ahead and make these mountains just a bit taller, so that the people on the mouse ride can't see into our secrets. There we go. Yep, that'll be fine. And I'm not really even going to add a house to this. I'll probably add some mountains in between or something like that, and then maybe add like some cactus and like dead plants and stuff around. But other than that, I'm not really going to touch it. I'm not going to add a house to this. Just that's way too much work for such a poorly executed ride. It's not poorly executed. That was the wrong way to put it. I guess just not important ride. The best way to put it, I guess, would be that. Just go like that for the queue. That'll be fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Prairie Rider. Give me my Prairie Rider. Open this puppy up. And we'll add a couple of rides over on this side too. So what else do we have? We haven't done the Bucking Bull, the Rotovator, or the Lasso. We need the Buffalo Roundabout, and we haven't done the Western Wheel, which we don't have to do all of these rides, but I want to try to get as many as we can. Let's put the Bucking Bull back there. That's always fun. Bucking Bull is basically like a mechanical bull ride, so that's cool. Exits. I'm sorry, that's Q. Q. Exit. There we go. I'll add something there, and add some more background stuff back there. Let's go ahead and add let's add the Buffalo Roundabout. That's kind of like a kiddie ride, so let's add it like kind of near the front. We'll put it there. Like that. Prairie Rider. Oops. I need a queue line. Yeah, we'll just go like that. That'll be fine. And we'll add maybe like the lasso back here. Kind of in the middle. That looks to be middle-ish. Go like that. We don't need this one. Just do it like that. Yep. Okay. Open Prairie Rider. I don't Do we open this? Yes. Do we open this? No. Prairie Rider. Okay. So now it's just going to be a matter of adding some scenery things to complete our Western world. That didn't take nearly as long as I expected it to. Generic Land took 5 episodes. This one took 4. So that'll be perfect for us, and we can move on to our next world, which is I'm actually really excited for. I've done this one once before, but it kind of sucked when I did it, so that'll be cool when I do it again. Add a nice little skinny hill right in between the ride. And then just smooth out all the edges. Yep, that looks good. Okay, and we'll add a little bit of a hill back here as well. Paint some of this rock. And let's add some cactuses into various locations back here in this corner. Basically, my method for placing trees is to just like randomly click in places and hit Z simultaneously because that'll rotate it, so give it some variety. And then then once I've done like a little bit in every area, come back and pick a different tree, or in this case, cactus. Yeah, see, it looks very flourish now. And we'll just add some various scenery and cactuses in between all these rides, and then we might be able to get a head start on our next world today, because we are currently sitting at about 18 minutes. So yeah, I think we could do that. Bison animatronics, we can maybe add a couple of those there, and can you not rotate this? So then let's add them there and there, like that, because that's for the bulls. The lasso, we could add Lasso Larry right here. Lasso Larry is always great. What is this? The prairie or the buffalo roundabout? I think maybe we'll just add this dude's horse, or it's his horse now at least. That'll be fine. The TNT vortex, we could add a bunch of TNT boxes around. Oops, we don't want to add them on hills. They're not like trees. They don't bend the environment. And our mine drop, I don't think we need anything for that. So what we could do, this is actually one of my favorite things to do, is you add this one, and you add the sheriff. Where is he? And these two, and if you hit play, they're having a little shoot off right there. That's kind of cool. Okay, hit pause, and let's add some shrubbery. There we go. Okay. Now what I might want to do, actually, is I'm going to go around and add barbed wire fences along the path just to like make it seem a little more realistic, I guess. I don't need them there. I won't need them for the building, so. So yeah, so for this next world, I don't have a big ride planned. I have an idea in mind for a roller coaster that I want to do. But it's not a big ride per se. It's because this one's going to be the smallest world by far, so we can maybe even do this one in like 3 episodes if we do it efficiently enough. Ah, shit. We'll move him a little bit. And we'll move him. Okay. We'll move these. Move that. We might just remove that. I don't think we need to move it per se. Okay. Good old lasso Larry's preventing people from getting onto the desert, so that's fine. We'll move his horse. And bang bang. There we go. So we just need to add that scenery back. So horse, we'll add it like right here. Sheriff. Facing that way. Ish. It doesn't have to be perfect either. What's the... It's an outlaw? Yeah. There you go. Okay. That's our Western world. I don't know if you could see it on face cam, but I was just clapping really fast. That's all it was. Okay, yeah, this actually turned out really good. I'm very proud of this. Looks a lot better than a Western world I've built previously, because that one's very much so sucked. It was very flat, not a lot of hills. I think that had a lot to do with it. And yeah, I feel like we utilized everything in the Western world as much as possible. And to be honest, it's not even that big. It's really just this path and this path. That's it. Everything else is, most of it's this ride. Okay, so I like that world. So our next world is going to be going in this area right here. And this is going to be a very particular world. Because it's definitely going to be more of like a kiddie land type of area in a way. But we will have some fun stuff too. Like, there's not going to be a humongous roller coaster in this world, I'll tell you that much. So, I think what we'll do, right quick, is go ahead and get... Nope, I need... Whoa, not that. I need this. Use these to flourish the path a little bit more. And we'll extend the path all the way out to here. Or one less than that. Wait, no. That one's fine. Where did I bring this one out to? Oh, fuck. Kind of past it. Okay, so how much do I have? Like, past the roof, it's like 4? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do 1. Because this one's not going to have a lot of space to work with, as you guys can see. This is the border right here. So, we're not working with a lot of room out here. Definitely not. So, what this world is going to be... And we'll make this like a little bit of a longer episode, like 30 minutes, just because I would hate to end it right now after having talked about all that shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to add more hedges across the paths. And we are going to be making kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess kind of like a candy world is the best way to describe it. And the inspiration, it's going to be very like wacky and like Alice in Wonderlandy kind of, I guess. The inspiration for it is comes from these generic scenery where it's like these giant pieces of candy, like giant jelly bean, giant lollipop, giant marshmallow on a stick, and stuff like that. That's where the inspiration comes from it. So honestly, it's just going to be kind of like a Kittyland themed around that. And yeah, so I think we'll just build the entrance to that. We don't need to build a wall for this one, I don't think. And yeah, so the path I want to use is this one. It's very colorful, and I like it a lot for what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. We don't need to really build an entrance, I don't think. We will if we need to. We'll come back to it. But I think for right now, honestly, I'm just going to dedicate the back of this area to a roller coaster, and I want to make it all red and kind of make it like licorice is the idea behind it. And that's going to be like the main event in this land. And it's not going to go upside down. It's going to just probably make some turns and go pretty fast. That's about it because I want this to be very Kittyland themed. We'll add some very generic rides, things like carousels. I want to add mini golf here. Mini golf is always fun. Maybe like go-karts or something. I don't know. We'll definitely come up with some more ideas. So I think for right now... Maybe we'll just extend the path out to here-ish for now. And honestly, I think we'll just... Yeah, we'll use the rest of this episode. We'll build this roller coaster. Why not? Fuck it. Longer episode. I'm bulk recording these. Like it's Saturday the 24th because I know I'm going to be out of town the week these go up. So yeah, I'm making sure. Actually, I won't be out of town the week these go up. I will be out of town the week. Wait, will I? Yeah, I will. I will be out of town the week that these go up. So I'm bulk recording them ahead of time. So what coaster do we want to do? We could do the junior coaster. The Hershey's Storm Runner. I don't know what that is. We could do it. We could do it as an inverted coaster too. The junior coaster is very generic. Mini coaster. Suspended coasters. Reverser. Robo coaster maybe. Ooh, what about the spinning wild mouse? That could be a lot of fun, actually. I like that idea a lot. So let's go ahead and we'll start the queue here. And this is definitely not going to be the only thing back here. We'll add some stuff in this area, but we'll start the roller coaster right here. Make it nice and long. A little bit longer, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in test mode and hold on, go into here. Add as many cars as we can. Go to construction. Yeah, and we'll just go ahead and get started. Actually, we'll start the ascent right away. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do at all. And I don't want it to go too high either. Because again, this is meant to be kind of kiddie-ish. Yeah. Go back down. Nice and tight turn right there to get them spinning. Let's see if they can make that hill. Yeah, just barely. And then we'll do like a sudden drop, I think. Whoosh. That's not small. Fuck it. Let's see if they can make it. Yeah, I did not think so. What's up, Nala? How you doing? Welcome back to the episode. She's moving my mic. No, hi, Nala. It's okay. Go lay down, okay? I'll be there in a second. Okay. And yeah, just do some stuff like this. Like I kind of make it a long roller coaster. This one obviously doesn't go doesn't go upside down at all. Ah, shit. Okay. We'll start chain here. What's up, pup? Why you borking? Yeah, and just do that. They'll have a lot of speed. Do you think that they'll make a bank turn like that? I think I'm just going to incline it a little bit and have them get on another chain, and then make this kind of like the big, quote-unquote, drop. This one can go straight fucking down. That's ridiculous. Fuck that. Hell no. That's not very kiddie-esque. We'll do a steep drop, but not a straight down ass drop. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to make that. Let's see. Furthest one is this guy right here. So, no, it's this guy. We'll be fine. They're almost there. Yeah, they'll have. I think they have enough speed to get up this hill. Oh, fuck, really? Okay, let's go ahead and do this again. Excuse me. Let's see how well they can do this coaster. Because I like the idea of it being like really wacky. And like it's very chaotic and you don't know what you're doing. But it's not too extreme. I don't think. Because it seems pretty smooth so far. And not super intense until it gets here. But I trust physics. I don't think that's scary. Yep, and the chain's able to catch him right there. That's perfect. Oh yeah, that'll be smooth. But I think what I actually want to do is delete this. And delete this. And what I want to do is I want to add a spinning toggle control first here. And then go into it. Oh, half pipe style? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just trying to take up some space back here, basically. I can't really go up here because I want to be able to make this. Why is it closed? What'd I do? Okay. I want to see how ridiculous this is. Come on. Here we go. Okay. This will be the last thing we do in this episode. I'll do the rest of this on my own or maybe next episode. I want to see if this is any good at all or if it's too good. Yeah, see, you can't even really tell what's going on. Your body just kind of does stuff, which is okay. Okay. See, we're going on this roller coaster backwards right now. Nobody would even know. Uh-oh. Wee. And up we go. And around. See, nobody's even able to tell what the hell just happened. We just go spinning around this corner. Oh, we're spinning pretty nicely right now. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. I think that one turned out really good. Okay, yeah. All right, so we finished our Western world. We got started on our next world, the Candy World, I guess is the best way to put it. That's just what I'm going to call it. If you guys did enjoy, a like and a subscription would be much appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.